channel. So today is the middle of March. Let's get a little itch there. The middle of March, I believe, like the 19th something. And yesterday I went into Poundland and I went into Home Bargains. I didn't get much, but I thought combined there's enough to show you what I've bought anyway, so you're not just like watching one item and you're like, wow, that's it, because I've got one of it. Anyway, without me going on, I'll start showing you. Oh, I will just quickly say, the things that we're in is like Easter things and Mother's Day things, so that's the main things in the bargain shops right now. So I will just start and go in with Home Bargains, which is there. So if you haven't guessed, which you probably won't have because it's not obvious, I've had some extensions put in, but the length is exactly the same as my own hair, it's just thickening it up a bit. As you can see, my hair's like the silvers kind of tones, which the blonde is like yellow blonde. So we need to match that up, don't we? So what I've bought is just these silver toners. I do like the silver colour actually at the minute. So I've got 3 because I don't know how much I'll need because I've got a full head of hair that needs doing. All that you can see there, that's a good obvious bit for you. But extensions take really well to colour in as well, whether it's just a toner or a colour, it's brilliant, you don't need it on for long. So if you're blonde and you need extensions, but it's a different shade of blonde, just get the basic one, because that might be the cheapest one, and then do it yourself at home. I think these are £2.99 each, so again, under £10, and it'll all be the same colour, hopefully. So it's the Jerome Russell, and I use their bleach as well. I think I might have shown you the bleach, or I meant to show you. And I use their bleach as well because it is such a good brand and it does brighten it as much as it can do, because my natural hair, as you can see, is quite dark, so it's brilliant and I love their brand. So then this is just a bit of food. I've got the wine days, I've got the, is that apple and strawberry? Yeah, apple and strawberry, and then just strawberry on its own, because my kids aged 8 and 13, both of them love these. They eat them like the sweets, which is fine because of fruit. So, and also my daughter, who's 8 at school, she's allowed to have a bit of fruit for a snack at the break time. So she's allowed to eat these as opposed to natural fruit, which she does sometimes take in, but she likes taking these in as well. They were £1 each. Then, just for, as you all know, I've got my little business going on where I'm printing t-shirts and jumpers. If you want to check that out, I'm on Etsy and it is Victoria's Chic Design. But when I post things out, I don't just like bang them in an envelope and send them off. I like to put a bit of care into it. So I've got some little foil, is it called foil tissue? So I've got loads of different ones, but I just kind of like to mix it up a bit. And they were £1 each for 5 sheets. This is actually for Mother's Day stuffing, so it's like when you buy a gift bag. Yeah, you buy a gift bag and you put your gifts in the gift bag. And then rather than wrapping the gifts up, you can just use this, but I mean, it's cute either way, whichever way you want to use it for. I've got 2 of them and they were £1 each. Next, my daughter's been having nightmares or bad dreams, as she says. She does have a little dream catcher which is like this big and it's really cute, but I just thought, I saw this one and I just thought, because it's a bit bigger, it might completely help her make her think that the bad dreams have gone now and somehow make her have good dreams. Some people believe in it, some don't. I just think they're cute. So it looks like this. Well, it looks like this. And they're the tassels and feathers and stuff that hang off, and that is just so cute with all the ribbons. Shall we open it now? And I think it was £1.99 or £2.99. It wasn't more than £2.99, so that's a bargain for a dream catcher. And it's such a pretty one as well. Right, you ready? Ooh. Oh, might put it up here. Best not, because I've told her she's got a surprise. But anyway, that is the cutest thing ever. I love that. I used to have a pink bedroom, but then when I had my daughter, it went back to silver because she gets all the pinkness now. But that's cute, I love that. Then, if you'd have seen my Instagram stories, you'll have seen this. Instagram Victoria's Chic X. So it's called Blush and Bronzer. And there was another one which was eyeshadow, but it like colours like greens and stuff, and I don't wear greens. So I went for this, but it's like padded. I don't know if you can see it casing. I'm like pushing it in like it's padding, which it is, but you guys can't see that. But I've got a DR set, which is just very similar to this padding design. Actually, that's what made me think of it. But then when you open it, wow, look at these colours. So you've got highlight, bronze, and these are obviously all your blushes. How good's that? And then on this side you've obviously got a mirror, and then you've got 3 different sizes of brushes there, which I don't know what brushes are, but this is just perfect for taking away with you, rather than having to take like lots of individual things. It's all just in a pack and it's ready and set and go in there. And this was $4.99. I think this will be a big seller, and if I'm honest, I think they might sell out. As soon as people click on they've got these, I think they might sell out. So if you want one of these, I'd go soon. But look at this, just look at this padding. Can't see, can you? Yep, I've not just smashed on powders. Then this one's a bit of a boring one, but if you know, you know. Garlic mayo. Have you had this before, this actual garlic mayo? Because this tastes like takeaway garlic mayo. I am not even kidding. This garlic mayo is heaven. I just buy it all the time. It's not new, it's not special, but it's delicious. And that's £1. I just thought this was cute. This cup was so cute. Be beautiful. Oh yeah, B. So it says beautiful, but it says be you. With some eyelashes, and it's pink polka dots with some eyelashes on. And I just thought that's so cute. I'm a sucker for cups. This sounds stupid, but if ever there's a pretty cup anywhere, I'm just like, I need it. And it's just like a cup. Like, I'll have to show you my cup cupboard one day because it's overflowing. But when I see a cute cup, I'm like, I've got to get it. So, are you ready? Well, smashed on my palette, my blooming bronzer palette. Definitely smashed now. Just don't learn, do I? Then, the second one is a super good one. Second one, this last one is a super good one. So I don't know if you've been hearing about, so you know the Flora that you clean with, or you spray with, or whatever you do whatever with, like Mrs. Hinge does. Home Bargains has brought out their own brand, I believe, and it's called Fabulous. Fabulous. Anyway, this is Home Bargains version of Sephora. Now, I've not used it. I've had a smell of this one. I've not had a smell of this one. And my verdict from smelling that one is that smells alright. But the linen, the blue one's the linen. And when I smelled that in store, it didn't actually smell much like the Sephora one. So I don't know what it's going to smell like when it's diluted and whatever. This one is pink grapefruit, and I suppose that smells a bit like it, but I've not, if Sephora do a pink grapefruit, I've not had that one, so I wouldn't know if it smells the same. This is the one that I always buy out with Sephora. So the only difference is that apparently the Sephora disinfects, but it doesn't clean. I don't really know how that works, but that's what people are saying. Whereas these disinfect and clean. However, the Sephora is 99p, and these are 99p. And if I'm going to be honest with you, without me even trying them, I think I'll just buy it as a Flora because I know that it works well. But I just wanted to get these to try and just let you guys know, because I'll keep you updated on my Instagram if you wanted to know what it's like. But that does not smell like fresh linen. It smells like fresh baba. Now on to the pound shop. So firstly, we've got 2 big giant bottles. Now, if you have a son who's 13 who has ADHD, he loses bottles like there's no tomorrow. And these are perfect because you can fill it up and take it up to bed. Yes, they get lost in his bedroom, by the way, so you can imagine what his bedroom's like. But they get lost in there, and you can't lose these, can you? And these are 2 litres big, so I think, is it 2 litres what you've to have in a full day recommended? So I suppose you know where you're up to. If you have a full one of these, you know you've had your 2 litres then. I thought they were really good actually for £1 each, because I've had some like these before, and they're like £6 or something, or £5 from Primark actually. So they're actually really good. Then just going on about the tissue paper again. I got some more for the same reason, and these is 15 sheets for £1, whereas they were 5 sheets for £1. Wow, that's scandalous actually. I mean, they're pretty, but that's scandalous. Anyway, so I've got these ones, they're just different pinks, and I suppose that's a beige, and it's got the same principle to wrap and send my clothes in, and I like them actually, £15 for £1, I thought they were good. Then just kind of similar with that, I've also bought some envelopes, medium envelopes, which is what I'll send my tees and jumpers in. Jumpers won't fit in medium. I have big ones for jumpers, but t-shirts just fit in here nicely. So you get 8 of them for £1. Then, this is a funny one. So I don't actually read. If I do read, I get bored like straight away, like after page 1 or half a page. So the only books that I do actually read is James Patterson. I've got myself a James Patterson book. I mean, I don't actually think I'll read all this. I'll get bored when I get to. I'll read up to about here, and then I probably won't finish all that. I do it all the time, but I do actually really get into James Patterson books. Like, the author kind of knows that he's writing exactly just how I want a book to be written in order for me to read it, and I do read these. It's like murders and FBI and stuff like that in America, and that's like right up my street. I don't mean murders right up my street, like writing about murders, and I like what Netflix murders and stuff like that. Okay, sounding like a sociopath. Is that what it's called? I'm not sure. But anyway, this was £1, but it said, oh, it's been pre-owned, so it's a second-hand one. But look at this. You can't tell that's second-hand. Like, it looks actually like new. So when they say it's been recovered, they must have recovered it and repaged it and re-inked it, because it looks brand new to me. Anyway, for £1, I might read 2 pages, we'll see. Then, the kids love these, and these were on offer, and I thought this is good for lunch boxes as well. So, how many do you get? 8. You get 8 Jaffa Cake bars. I like them as well, but they're a nice little treat for kids. They're allowed 1 treat of a chocolate a day in the lunchbox and 1 treat of a chocolate a day after school. So I'm sure these will go very quickly. Also, with treats, I've got these little jammy dodger bags. I love buying these because I think it keeps the kids' portion sizes at a good amount. Sounding like government to feed your kids no sweets at school or something. Anyway, they're just nice little cute bags, and they're perfect for lunch boxes. £2 shop, it's good £1. Now these are the cutest things ever. I'm assuming these are for Mother's Day. They're little cute like pegs, magnetic pegs where you put your pictures on, but as you can see they've got magnetic strips on, so you can put them on your fridge or on your radiators or on your door handles. Anywhere where there's metal, you can put them. But they're cute though, and like with some.
You naughty boy, where have you been?
Dog's been upstairs again. So you can put some little cute Polaroid pictures in here, and they make a good little Mother's Day like stocking filler. Stocking filler is that just for Christmas? I can that be for anything. We'll just say it's for anything. Good stocking filler for Mother's Day. Then I'm a big sock fan. That sounds really weird, but I just love to buy new socks, and I wear socks constantly. My daughter never wears socks, and it cringes me out because I have to have socks on all the time. So I just buy socks all the time anyway. But these are cute. Look, best hugs. I'm assuming these are for Mother's Day again. Mummy and Baby Bear, and they've just got some love hearts underneath, and that's all there is to say about socks. Another thing which I'm a hoarder of is notepads. I love notepads, and I do write in them. I've just got a backlog of 50 notepads to catch up to, but I'll keep buying more. So this one says, you make me smile, and I thought that's cute. I like marble, and I like the rose gold and the pink, and squirrely writing. I'll probably get round to writing in it in 2050, so keep your eyes peeled for them. I'm thinking these are for Mother's Day, but I'm a mum, so I might eat these myself. Pina colada, hard-boiled sweets. Should we try one? I don't actually want one now. Pina colada sweets, everybody. Don't get them if you're actually hungry, because you won't be able to open them. 2 more things left, and then these are so cute, little coasters, but they're like not like cheap crappy coasters, they're quite heavy. So this one says size, this one size, you are loved. And then on the back it's again like the marble and the pink and pattern, which is really cute. Like I've just said, I love that pattern. Oh, I can get these out. These are like stuck in like them sweets. Oh, I love these. Oh, and they've got a cork bottom. and then that's them on top. They're really nice. We should have got 20 more for some weird reason as well, but I didn't. So. And then this is the very last thing I got, and it's these tea light holders. It's these tea light holders. What's that glass called? Crackled. So it's the crackled effect. So silver, black and gold. And I thought they were really cute. They don't have to be used as a tea light holder. I don't know what I'll be using them for, but I just thought that looks so expensive as well with the crackled glass. That's a really popular thing at the minute for homeware. And you get 3, all different colours for £1, so bargain. And that's it really. And I'll show you the bag I got because I love bag. Just thought that was cute too, so like, I'll just have that bag on. That's fine with me. Anyway, that is it for my March. I was going to say March Poundland haul, but it's March Poundland and Home Bargains haul. Let me know which of the hauls you'd like me to do, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.